Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so I'm on Top Rank Boxing's official Facebook page, and right here it says Bryant Jennings will be back in action December 9th against Don Haynesworth, okay, at Madison Square Garden. It will be on the Rigondeaux Lomachenko undercard. That's a damn good fight. I can't wait for that fight right there. But anyways, yeah, man, so Jennings be back in action, and then I tried to go ahead and find some footage of his opponent, Don Haynesworth. I went on his official Facebook page. I went on YouTube. I just tried to go to Google. Went to Instagram, tried to find. I couldn't find nothing on this guy, man. So I expect Jennings to win this fight. But fights like this can be tricky. It's scheduled for an 8-rounder. This is his second 8-rounder in a row. He had Daniel Martz on the Crawford and Dongo undercard. And he took care of business in that fight, and that was an 8-rounder. Haynesworth, you know, was looking up real quick. I couldn't find nothing on him, man. No footage at all. Not even a training clip, nothing. Couldn't find anything on this guy, man. But he is 13-1-1. He hasn't been knocked out before, so he isn't some punch-drunk guy that's being brought in. Let me see here. He turned pro in 2014. Let me see if I recognize some of the journeymen. Tommy Washington Jr., I recognize him. That's really all I recognize, man, as far as his journeyman. Robert Dunton, do I know him? I don't know. I think I heard of him before. But Washington Jr., I've heard of him before. And he had a decision with him, so, or a draw. So then his fight that he lost, it was a split decision loss. So this dude can arguably be undefeated. Although I haven't seen these fights with a split decision loss and then he had a draw. So I don't know if he's ever been knocked down before. I have no clue, man. So I expect Jennings to win this fight. But the guy he's facing, let's see, how old is he? He is 35 years old. In 2017, he fought 3 times. This would be his 4th fight in 2017. So doesn't have a lot of miles on him. I don't know nothing about the guy, so I'm not sure if he had amateur experience or not. I have no clue, man. So if you guys have any footage of this guy or any of these fights, please send it to me so I can break down the styles. I expect Jennings to win, but I still like just break down styles and what this guy can bring to the table. Because sometimes, man, just like we seen last weekend, George Arias, I know these guys are prospects, but George Arias and Tony Yoka, they went in there with 2 guys who I knew would give them trouble. Who did Arias fight? He fought Mario Heredia, and Yoka fought Jonathan Rice. And I just knew that they will give him. Yeah, I heard of this guy right here. This is one of the guys that Haynesworth fought, Tommy Washington Jr. I believe he fought, yeah, Cassius Chaney, Nicholas Mazurek. Both of those are prospects. He fought Juan Good. Juan Good is a tough journeyman. Tayshawn Dong, he got stopped by him. You know, so. But the guy went the distance with Chaney. You know, so I expect Jennings to win this fight, man. You know, but again, sometimes you get in these situations with guys you really haven't probably seen a lot of footage of. And this guy's never, well, he's lost, but he's never been knocked out. And his one loss is split decision, although it's a journeyman level type of fight. But I expect him to come in with a winning attitude at least, you know, being that he isn't some punch-drunk guy they're just pulling up. But I've never seen him fight before, man. But just giving you guys an update on this. If I run across some footage or one of you guys link it to me, oh, and he has 13 wins, 11 of them by knockout. So, but usually when you got guys over 200 pounds, man, they can at least punch a little bit. You know what I mean? They might not be the upper echelons of power punchers in the division, but you got guys over 200 bills, man. If you don't see a punch coming, you know, anything can happen. But I expect Jennings to win the fight. But if I see anything on this guy, I'll do another video just breaking down some of the things he brings to the table. Not really much else to say, man. So be looking out for Bryant Jennings' return. And where would Jennings go after this? Arum said when he first signed Jennings and he had him on that card against Daniel Martz on the Crawford and Dongo, he said he wanted to get Jennings 2 fights. This is according to Arum. I did a video about it. He said he wanted to get Jennings 2 fights, and then after that, try to pair him with Joseph Parker. We know that Arum is co-promoting Parker along with Duco Events. Handling his if he goes to China or if he comes over here in the U.S. So he's doing some co-promotion. And then Andy Ruiz Jr. is also with Top Rank. Haven't heard from Andy. I know a lot of seen some comments in my comment section. People are saying that I don't want to bring it up because I'm not sure if it's true, but I haven't seen Andy. So maybe Jennings can get Ruiz if he's available to fight, or maybe the Parker fight. I'm not sure, but I think Jennings should have to at least fight a top contender before he gets a title shot. But who knows, man? Maybe he'll get a ranking by the WBO, and he can be a voluntary defense. I'm not sure. But you guys, let me know in the comment section. I'm gone.